Hey, it's Caitie. Hey, it's Caitie and welcome back to my channel. So, today's video is a little bit different. There is no plan for this. When my parents came back from New York City, my mom actually gave me this book of Alexander Hamilton paper dolls, which I thought was cool. And she's like, maybe you could make a video or something with it. And I was like, cool. So, when I opened it up, I assumed that you could like pop out the dolls. No, I was wrong. I had to cut these out by hand. So I've got like 7 characters and they all only have 1 outfit each because there were other outfit options, but oh my god. It took me 2 hours to cut them out with 1 outfit. So for the purpose of this video, they have 1 outfit each. Except Alexander, he has 2. But what I thought would be fun is if I use these paper dolls to explain the story of Hamilton. But first of all, I'll introduce you to our cast. We have Mr. Alexander Hamilton himself with his little outfit. Now, I'm not actually sure. I've never really used paper dolls before. I know these little tabs are supposed to like fold back and hold on the outfit, but they don't. So, oh, it does. That one does. If their outfit falls off during the performance, not much I can do. So we've got Mr. Alexander Hamilton, and then when it gets to the duel time, strip off this clothing, put on Mr. Green outfit, because he has a little gun here, a little pistol. So I accidentally cut off the trigger on his and on Aaron Burr's. So really I'm just rewriting history. There is no longer a duel. There could be a duel, but nobody wins. Or dies. Next we have Mrs. Elizabeth Hamilton. She has actually a blue outfit, which I thought was very nice and very matching to the musical, because these are based off the real people, not the musical people. Then we have Miss Angelica Schuyler. She has a pink outfit, which I was also happy about. Although also on her part, like on the hair, it doesn't really attach to her head. This has turned into a paper doll review channel. I don't know, am I supposed to glue them down or is it supposed to hold on itself? Anyway, she looks dashing. Oh, also there was no Peggy, which kind of checked out. The other man himself, Mr. Aaron Burr, looking also quite dashing. So once again, he's got his little pistol here. I think that's what it's called, just based off the song. He aims his pistol at the sky. Wait! Mr. George Washington. They all look quite good in these outfits. So like this is what they start with and then, oh, look at that. Complete outfit put on. Wouldn't that be great if that was how easy it was to put on your outfits in the morning? Just slap on a whole thing, fold down the sides. Then we have King George looking fantastic. I do wish he had a really long cape. He's no Jonathan Groff, but he's not bad. He also has this little tiny crown which goes on here. And you know what? I'm very interested to see how this is going to stick on, because I don't think this is what they intended. And then lucky last we have Miss Mariah Reynolds. He does say in the song, a mess, she looked pathetic, which is kind of what I was really going for when I was cutting this out. Nothing really lines up on her here. So now you've met your cast, let's try and explain the story of Hamilton the musical with paper dolls. So we open on a stage, spotlight on Mr. Aaron Burr. Burr becomes the narrator of the whole show. How does a busted orphan? And then it keeps going and going and everyone's like, oh, they're all wearing costumes that look a little bit like these ones on the paper dolls. And all of a sudden he's like, what's your name, man? Alexander Hamilton. Everyone in the audience goes wild. We've just met our lead role, Mr. Alexander Hamilton. Then these guys meet and he's like, pardon me, are you Aaron Burr, sir? And then Aaron's like, that depends on who's asking. And it's like, Burr, if you're answering, that's your name. We know now. It doesn't depend on who's asking. You've answered. You would have just said no if it wasn't your name. So are these guys even looking at each other? There is no way for these two to make eye contact. Actually, that is pretty symbolic. They never saw eye to eye. Unbelievable. And then they kind of become friends, but not really. And then they like go to this bar and then they meet other people, but Burr's like, shh, geniuses, lower your voices, because they're like, rah! And Burr's like sensitive of everybody listening and being like, I don't want to show what side I'm on. So he's just saying, Burr, I'm not throwing away my shot. He wants to like start a revolution, and Burr's like, not too keen. I've just forgotten the entire story of Hamilton. I'm making this up. Then, cut to when we meet the Schuyler sisters, and Aaron Burr is like, there's nothing rich folks love more than going downtown on a summer night with the poor. And then these girls come up like, Angelica, Eliza, and let's pretend Peggy's here, and Peggy. Then we hear an iconic tune, and out comes King George. Oh, he's missing his crown. And he's like, he'll be back, and they're like, no, he won't. Angelica Schuyler and Alexander Hamilton meet, but then Angelica introduces Alexander to his sister Eliza, and then they're together. But then Alexander's still in contact with Angelica, and Angelica's like, oh my god, I'll never be satisfied, I wish I was with you. And he's like, yeah, but I love Eliza, and also maybe you, and also I'm annoying. And then they're like, oh, we're sisters, you know? And she's like, I can never tell anyone because it's my sister. And Eliza's like, yay, I'm in love. Then Burr starts to get really annoyed because Alexander is like getting ahead of him and all the stuff that they were doing together, because Alexander's ambitious and he lets people know what he wants and he starts going after what he wants, and Burr doesn't. And he's like, I'd rather wait for it. And it's like, sometimes Burr, that's not the best option. Obviously it's not working for you at this point, you know? So he gets really bitter and he's like, Alexander, what? And sings a whole song about it. Then there's trauma on the battlefield, and George Washington is like, go home, Alexander. And Alexander's like, what? And Eliza is like, I'm pregnant. He's like, what? How long have you known? She's like, a month or so. Again, he's triggered. Literally the whole show is just Alexander being triggered. Then there's a war again, and the world turns upside down. King George is back, and he sings a song that has the same tune but different lyrics. Then both Burr and Hamilton sing a song about their kids. And it's really nice because it puts the characters on a human level, but also on the same level, so they can see eye to eye on some things, just not on these paper dolls. And then almost everyone returns back to the stage to sing an amazing song called Non-Stop, and then boom, all of their melodies at the same time. He will never be sad, there could be enough. He will never be satisfied, satisfied. I'm not throwing away my just you wait. I'm not throwing away my just you wait. I'm Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton. Incredible, incredible, incredible. And then boom, lights out. End of Act 1. And because this video is 700 years long, that's going to be the end of the video. Let me know if you want to see Act 2 acted out with these Hamilton paper dolls in a part 2. This video just turned into really badly explaining a show that I thought I knew, and realizing how much I forgot about the plot of the show while trying to explain it to someone. And there's also paper dolls there that I use as props. Anyway, I don't know what this video is, but I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see Act 2 in a part 2 video, let me know in the comments below. I hope you're having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon with a new video. Bye!